we have one more act to go. Your headline act, his name is Steve. No, it's not him at all. Imagine I bring you out. No, the next act's one of the best comedians in the country. It's a true joy to watch him perform for the last time tonight. You guys know what to do. Start clapping your hands. Let's go. Raise the roof for the wonderful Luke Heggie.
All right. So this is what I've been up to, right? If you absolutely must know, we went and got a dog, right? Some of you people might have dogs. I don't know. How would I? But we've sort of. We're probably gonna have to take it back soon because we're not bored and lonely anymore. But having a dog has changed quite a lot. There was a time, right, back when we used to treat dogs like dogs, that if your dog farted during the Sunday movie, you kick it outside. Like as a guide, from anywhere in the house, 4 kicks and your dog would be outside. Now for a farting dog, there's charcoal pills and psychotherapy. Hey, dogs have got allergies now. What's happened? I mean, what an industry though. Some grifter tried to sell me a $120 jacket for my fur-covered dog. Man, I'm all right. Even in the depths of winter, this is nothing that 2 tea towels rubber band won't fix. So we started ours quite early on that regime. Now she's got that classic hourglass figure that breeders look for in a young dog. And guilt doesn't come cheap either. You go to vet now and they say, mate, you're not going to believe this. Your dog needs chemotherapy and a hip replacement. It's going to cost you $7 large. You're going to have to discuss amongst yourselves how much you love this valued member of your family and come up with a decision. Like, what? You're going to do with some family value shit, eh? Like a dodgy independent politician. Maybe if you love dogs so much, you should adjust your bottom line. $7,000. I wouldn't spend that on me, I'd just fucking die. So probably the best part about having one is taking it out for walks. I go to dog parks. Some dog people lost their minds. Cat people get a bad rap. Dog people are mental. I go down there and dog people approach me and say things like, oh, dogs, they're amazing, aren't they? They're incredible animals. They're superb. You go, yeah, they're all right. And so you forget sometimes they're not human, don't you? I say, yeah, I do. But then every now and then I look down and go, that's definitely a dog. I take mine out for walks and people come up to me and just start talking to my dog. They don't talk to me because they haven't got my name and phone number around my stupid neck. They just nudge the ice by talking through my dog. And this is complete strangers and neighbours. So let's face it, strangers. We'll just come right up to you, get on their hands and knees right there. It's really undignified. And just start saying, what's your name? What's your name? What's your name? What's your name? And they keep saying it until I have to lean over and go, look, we're going to get to the shops. Will you stop being so rude and answer this lonely fuckhead? So this is the other thing I've been doing, right? I've been going to cafes a little bit, and I don't even like coffee. It gives me the squirts, but I'll go anyway. That's what you're all doing. I'm nothing if not a follower. And there's this one that's opened up near my place, right? This French family moved into my suburb. No one asked me. And they've opened up this bakery cafe because the dad, Francois, was a baker. So they've opened up this bakery cafe so people like me can go down there and line up for our bread like it's wartime. And when I see a queue for something, I'm getting on that. There's no way I'm missing out on what's up the front end of a queue. I'm Australian, I'm joining queues. And first time I got the front of this one, there was no thick cut square sliced white anywhere. Pretty much rubber stamping the death of our rich 200-year-old culture right there with one $10 baguette. But I don't mind paying top dollar for good quality stuff. And they had gone on the effort of sticking some muesli and shit to the top of every loaf. So of course I'm going to get one of them and take it home and slice up at my place. Get out a dustpan and brush and see what happens, you know. And I don't want to be facetious about bread while I'm down here. I can't make this quality of goods at my place out of 3 simple ingredients. We're going out of ancient grains at my place, probably 3,000 years ago. I don't know. This is how far we've come though. I can go to a bakery now. I can eat in at a bakery. I can take my family down there for a special treat, sit around a milk crate, 4 of us around that, and just eat a meal. So close to the action, there's a snaking line of fuckwits waiting for their bread. My meal's getting sprinkled with nose hairs and dandruff and shit. That's how in the moment I am. This is how far we've come too. I can go down there and I can order a sandwich, and my sandwich will turn up at the table. And they put the napkin now in between my sandwich and the plate. You couldn't make that up. I can go down there and order a shake, and that'll roll out full of chia seeds and ginkgo biloba and all this other celebrity-endorsed bullshit to clog up my straw. And that'll turn up at the table in a specimen jar. What a fucking time to be alive. You know? But even I, a lover of the modern artisan cafe, even I have a line that I do not want crossed here. And that's when they try to trick me into buying porridge. And don't get me wrong, I don't mind porridge. It's fine. I've got a couple of sachets of stuff in the Doomsday grab bag. I'm not above porridge, make no mistake. But I'm not leaving the house for it. You know, and I'm certainly not paying 16.5 for a bowl. Just because someone's dropped a blueberry in the centre and called it Bondi Oats. No way. So I saw a bloke, right, like a man, an adult, on a BMX bike. So quite clearly up to no good. Then I thought, hang on, hold the phone. I'm trying to be the best me I can be. I'm told I shouldn't judge people based purely on first appearances, even though I don't recall ever being wrong. He could be a good bloke just going about his business. He might not be some filthy little tip rat commuting between crime scenes. He could be an all right guy. But then he tried to mug me. I thought, I know. I was right, again. So I've turned up at the cop shop 2 hours later with the culprit still in a headlock, and I've handed him over to the filth and said, look, finish this off, will you? I've already done half your job and I do pay your wages. Well, whatever it is you people do now, do that. Maybe smash them across the face with the yellow pages like you did to me when I was 17. I don't know. Whatever it is you do that. I'm not here to rip into the police, by the way. There could be police here, I don't know. You're a little more timid without your fucking uniforms on. But I got talking to one of the younger, more polite screws down at the station there. Down at the, and I sort of, he said, look, this'll impress you. Here's some trivia for you. BMX now, that's actually an Olympic sport. I said, yeah, sure it is, dickhead. So spray painting public property and rifling through my glove box looking for valuables. Are they Olympic sports now? Let's get all the levels of low street hooliganism onto the Olympics. Is that what we've done? Let's get skateboarding on there so those wallet-on-chain fucking shoplifters can be regarded as heroic athletes from now on. Is that what we're going to do? Maybe we should get breakdancing on there as well. It'd be just like ancient Greece when Aristotle used to drag a big bit of cardboard down the village square and do a backspin. Bullshit. Should we get surfing on there as well? So those Gold Coast skegs have got something to do in between break and enters. Fuck. BMX on the Olympics. Bullshit. Rack off, you little maggot. And while talking to an officer of the law like this did raise a couple of eyebrows down at the station, I didn't get arrested, which has ushered in a new era for me of just talking to the bacon however I want and just seeing what happens. You know, so far, pretty good. Like, my only dealings these days with the squiggly tails is pretty much minor traffic violations. And in these instances, I will take a lecture or a fine. I'm not having both of those. No way. Some little constable pulled me over, right? I wound the window down about a centimetre. And he walked over and said, put the window down. I said, I beg your pardon. He said, could you wind the window down, please, sir? I said, well, that didn't cost anything, did it? And I looked over at him. Before I had the chance to say, what do you want, little fella? Some of them are short now. I've looked at him, and he had a name badge on, right here. And his name was Jaden. So that's what we're looking at now. That's the new high watermark for society. Not only are some Jadens now making it all the way through to adulthood alive, some of them are telling me what to do. And again, I don't want to rip into Jadens. There could be a Jaden here. You know, some of them look like us now. I don't know. But this was, by a very, very long way, the oldest Jaden I had ever seen. He could have been Jaden Zero. I don't know. But this guy said, look what you've done back there is very irresponsible. You've gone straight through an intersection at speed. You didn't look, didn't indicate. Got your family in the car. That's embarrassing. And furthermore, I said, whoa. Hold the walkie-talkie, Porky. You can belittle me in front of my family if you want, or you can give me a fine. You're not getting both of those. I find going for both of those a little bit greedy. I think even you, Jaden, would know which animal on earth is most commonly affiliated with greed. And I don't want to have to say it. And if you start like that every single time, you just get the fine. It's become a very satisfying but expensive habit. And now, thanks to the miscellaneous dollar amounts they attribute to traffic fines, very difficult to budget for as well. I don't know who's made them up, but they're having a fucking good laugh. I think they've just consulted the nearest middle child toddler and said, hey, little fella, give us some random numbers between 200 and 600. Whatever pops into your head, we'll just stick with them forever for the traffic fines. Madness. The sentence, it's not orange, it's amber, you stupid dork, cost me $492 and a mouthful of bitumen. Just round it up. Fucking grow up. But, I mean, I can't tell you how many times, though, I've had to say to my family, hey, kids, you know, I am cancelling Christmas again this year, but watch your dad correct this fuckwit's grammar. You know, it's pretty nice. So, if someone had said to me, though, for an average $281 a pop, I could just tell cops to get fucked. I would have factored that in the weekly budget years ago and just worked harder. Anyway, I feel like I've done the damage I've got to get off in a sec. I tell you, it's really nice to be back doing gigs and stuff. It's a cool thing. I've been doing a bit of regional touring, only in my own state, usually. Yuck. But it's nice to be back doing some shows and that sort of thing. It's pretty cool. I go to regional small town. The smaller the town, the better for me, just to get an idea of what proper Australians are capable of in terms of hospitality. The way these small towns welcome outsiders into their arms and their hearts, it's a beautiful thing to witness. I was walking along in one. I got the impression I was the only pedestrian they had ever had. And it was coming up to dusk, so the first shift of tomorrow's leaders were doing their laps of the city block there. And this car's come past me, and the guy in the back seat, he's out to his waist in window. And he's yelled out, "G'day, mate, we're at a small country town. Have a lovely time while you're here." I thought, man, that's so nice. Thanks, lads. I'll see you around. Of course, they're going so fast that all I heard out of all of that was, "Cunt." Anyway, I got to go. Thank you so much for having us all tonight. See you later.
Luke Heggie, everyone!